American corporations continue to cozy up to the Chinese Communist government in the hopes of making a few billion more dollars a quarter, even if it means selling out our national security. One of the latest to do so is a company that works as a fact-checker for Facebook. Just the news reports that an American firm is providing consulting services to TikTok, which is owned by the Chinese Communist Party-affiliated ByteDance, which is beginning to raise eyebrows as well as national security concerns in recent weeks as activity by so-called fact-checkers across American social media platforms increases. We already know that the Chinese government has infiltrated American universities and media outlets, using money and other levers of influence. Now it appears as though the ChiComs are attempting to shape public opinion in their favor using various methods including U.S.-based firms that control narratives online. Just the News adds, Lead Stories, which Facebook has contracted as a fact-checker since February 2019, is also involved in consultation work with TikTok, a social media company which allows users to share quick video clips among each other on its app-based platform. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a tech company headquartered in Beijing that has been the subject of considerable media attention due to its links with the Chinese Communist Party. Like a majority of China-based firms, ByteDance is controlled by an internal committee of ChiCom representatives, a company politburo, if you will. In addition, the company has a professional tie to China's Internal Security Bureau as well. Also, some 6 managers at ByteDance are said to be members of the Communist Committee. And the company's CEO, Zhang Yiming, has publicly affirmed that ByteDance is a mouthpiece for the CCP and that it is committed to promoting the CCP's agenda and messaging, according to a U.S. Justice Department filing earlier this year. Despite these ChiCom ties, however, Lead Stories co-founder and chief editor Alan Duke defended his firm's decision to work with TikTok, which has now gone on for months. His firm is not actually fact-checking for TikTok, Duke said. Instead, the company is providing more of a consultation process where we help the company understand the misinformation that may be spreading on their platform. Oh, really? And of course, what counts as misinformation is any content from any source these left-wing tech lords don't like, even if it is 100% accurate. Duke also said that his company hasn't seen any revenues from the consultations yet. Any new contract requires time to set up processes from scratch, he said. It takes time to hire staffers, etc. It also takes time to invoice and receive payment. When he was asked about apparent conflicts of interest in working with the ChiComs, Duke denied there was any. ByteDance does not give Lead Stories any guidance on what to fact-check or what conclusions to reach, he said. Lead Stories has no association with the Chinese Communist Party. Any claim otherwise is itself disinformation. Related, PepsiCo, IBM, Mars Food, Dow Chemical all infiltrated by CCP loyalists, China Communist Party. IBM sold early computing machines to the Nazis to process Jews for extermination. Right. A report from the Australian Strategic Policy Institute's International Cyber Policy Centre noted that TikTok collaborates with public security bureaus across China, including in Xinjiang, where it plays an active role in disseminating the party state's propaganda on Xinjiang. But no, there's no control of information favorable to the Chinese government and unfavorable to the U.S. going on. The Chinese have been working to control unfavorable information about the regime for years, an effort that really got ramped up earlier this year to hide the fact that Beijing was responsible for the COVID-19 pandemic that has changed the world and killed hundreds of thousands. In fact, we wouldn't be surprised if the Chinese coordinated with certain Western officials on the virus, so they could use it to tighten their grip on their respective populations. There is a revolt coming thanks to all of this nonsense. Hide and watch it unfold. See more of this reporting at propaganda.news. Image. Screen.